Hello everyone, and welcome to Burstley and Jones Opinions. Today I am reviewing the game Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is an open world Grand Theft Auto type game available for the PS3 and Xbox 360 that was originally released on August 12, 2012 and was re-released on PS4 and Xbox One on August 14, 2014. It was supposed to be a sequel to another game back in the early 2000s, True Crime Streets of LA, but it was rebranded due to multiple delays. So in a way, it's like a spiritual successor to that franchise. I played this game twice, and how the story unfolds still surprises me to this day. Hell, my wife, who's even into video games like that, was drawn into the story. The game is about an undercover cop, Wei Shin, that is torn between his duty as a cop and his loyalty to the Sun Yun Yi. Spoiler alert if you haven't never played the game yet, so stop this video and come back once you finish the game yourself. But without further ado, let's get into Sleeping Dogs. Wei Shin is busted on a drug deal gone wrong, but it was all a ruse orchestrated by Thomas Pendrew because Wei is an undercover cop. Wei meets his friend Jackie Ma while in jail to infiltrate the Water Street branch of the notorious triad gang, the Sun Yun Yi. Wei meets with the Water Street leader, Winston Chu. Naturally, Winston doesn't trust Wei due to her previous infiltration in the ranks by cops. Wei is able to keep his cover by doing numerous jobs against a rival gang, the J branch, led by Dog Eyes. Wei later proves himself by bringing in one of Dog Eyes' drug dealers. Later, Winston wants Wei to take over if something were to happen to him. To keep control of his sanity, Wei also picks up cases to solve in between his undercover work. He manages to bring in a big-time drug dealer off the streets, setting up a murderous street racer, and bringing in a dirty surgeon working with a rival gang, the 18K, to justice. Winston and Wei meet with one of the Sun Yun Yi's chairmen, Uncle Po, to get Wei acquainted. Wei's superiors question his loyalty that he's getting too emotionally attached to the gang and wants to pull him out, but he saves himself by telling him that he met with the chairman of the Sun Yun Yi. Winston was about to get married, but on the wedding day, the 18K attacked, killing lots of people, including Winston and his bride. Wei fights his way out with Uncle Po getting him to the hospital. Now Wei has taken over and he hunts down those who were responsible for the wedding massacre, including Dog Eyes that instigated it. Wei is made a red pole and made Jackie a full-time Sun Yun Yi. Shortly after, Uncle Po dies in the hospital, causing a power vacuum with the Sun Yun Yi members, Broken Nose Zhang and Big Smile Lee. At Uncle Po's funeral, they are attacked by the 18K. A war brews on the streets within the ranks due to a vote who was going to be the chairman, the new chairman at that, and Big Smile Lee wants everyone to vote for him. Penderman orders Wei off the case, saying that he's done enough, but Wei refuses. Big Smile Lee organizes the kidnapping of Jackie and buries him in an island, but Wei saves him in time. As the election for the chairman of the Sun Yun Yi is upon Wei, he gets a cryptic text from Jackie to meet him, but he finds him dead in the alleyway. Wei is then knocked out and tortured by the Triad enforcers, revealing that Pendrew outed him as a cop. Wei barely fights and shoots his way out. He hunts down where Big Smiley is hiding and kills him. Sometime later, Zhang gave him evidence that Pendrew was a dirty cop, building his career by working with Uncle Po to put even more big head triads behind bars. Pendrew had other plans and kills Uncle Po. Wei had what he needed to put Pendrew behind bars forever. The game ends when Wei returns to the force, but he is watched by Zhang, the newly elected chairman of the Sun Yun Yi, but she orders the others to leave Wei alone for his loyalty. Towards the end of the game, playing this still surprised me to this day on how the story unfolds. The fighting in the game reminds me of Batman Arkham games, but in this game, every enemy that you take out, you get some of your health back. The driving in the game is simple as any other open world game like GTA, but there's one difference: you get to hijack a car while mid-drive. The guns you don't use that much due to the guns are outlawed in China, I think, or this could be just that the game is more focused on martial arts. The side missions are just side missions like any other open world game. That's all on that. The story, on the other hand, takes you into the mind of Wei Shin with his conflicting loyalties between his job and his history with the Sun Yun Yi. Wei's history goes back with his late sister. She was a drug addict that died of an overdose. She also had a sexual relationship with Dog Eyes, which makes Wei already too close to the case. I like how with every mission he completes, he has nightmares of what transpires before, making him twitch and paranoid, try to keep it together while in his apartment. I felt like with Jackie was just a pawn in the grand scheme of things. A means to an end, if you will, if I can put it better. He matured more towards the end when he first killed someone, and he even wanted out once Wei saved him from being buried alive. He even went to jail for Wei while doing a mission. However, Wei traded information for Jackie to get out, but I would have rather had Jackie stayed in jail until things blew over with the story. But he didn't deserve the end that he got. It seemed that Wei was alright in the end, not grieving over Jackie or anything like that, but it doesn't imply if there was a time skip happen, and if it did, how long of a time skip. At the end of the game, one of the officers that he was working with asked, whose side is he really on? There were 2 more games planned, a sequel and a spin-off, Sleeping Dogs 2 and Sleeping Dogs Triad Wars, but they were cancelled. What I can find on the internet about Sleeping Dogs 2 will continue where the last game left off with Wei as the main character, and a new character that also is playable, a dirty cop named Henry Fang. I would have loved to play that game or give it a potential reboot or remaster of the first. The Triad Wars would have been a multiplayer PC game like GTA Online, but there was no more information on that sadly. There is a live action adaptation in the works back in 2017 starring Donnie Yen as Wei Shen. In 2020, Yen stated that this movie will be his most ambitious project yet, so I can't wait to see that. Sleeping Dogs had a very good mixture of action and drama, with an inevitable undercover cop growing attached to his work and will wonder if he'll ever make it out alive. If I was Wei, I would have left Hong Kong at the end of the game. That's just me. For those who played, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and if there's a video game, anime, special video idea, movie, or comic that you would like me to review, let me know in the comments or DM me on social media. Like always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.